Okay, we're back in the basement, what I call the shop. Let's talk LiftMaster 2220L. That's what we have right here. Kind of give my thoughts on it. So we have the new 3.0 Security Plus DC Basic, or what we used to call Contractor Series chain drive operator. This one has the camera on the bottom. Let me just flip her on up there. Camera right there. Okay, stationary. However, I do like it is removable. It's screwed into the end panel. So that end panel is not one piece. So that was one of the questions I had about these. Super neat. Also, no backup battery. Plastic housing though, versus the old metal. Might be an issue if you live out west. I think if you live anywhere else, it's not going to be an issue. It's pretty good quality plastic. Higher quality plastic than this. I will say this was a letdown. It's that nasty, almost between pliable plastic and Bakelite plastic type material on those. This is more pliable. Much better. No more logic board on the back. Just the sticker info now. Came with the L955W and L993S. That's what it comes with in the box. Just so you're aware, people, when you have one of these, whether it's a Chamberlain, LiftMaster, or Craftsman, or Rainer, if it has a lens like this, do not put incandescent or halogen bulbs in it. It's all plastic. It is only designed for LED bulbs. If it takes a light bulb, and it's a 3.0 operator. Same basic accessories. Same basic parts, you know. Door arm bracket there, header bracket here, wiring, sensor brackets. At one point, they went to a single foot on these, like in 2023, 2024, but then they reverted back to these. So I don't know if there was a problem with that or what, but I kind of like the single foot design. Maybe that's just me. But yeah, all the same stuff. Same nuts and bolts, all that business. Same arm there. This is just the head unit only. I don't have the rail. Those are the other models that came in the basic / builder series. But I do like how it does have the controls on the side. I think that's kind of nice. Antennas on the front. I very much like this channel. You turn the wire 90 degrees, it'll fit through there. Slide right in. Way more secure than the older style stuff with the Contractor Series openers. But it does have a chain spreader now. Supposedly it's rated at 3/4 horsepower equivalent. Not sure I'd buy that. I don't really buy the horsepower stuff with the DC openers because it's the exact same motor in every single one of them. Whether it's one of these, or even a 6580 and the 4690. But we'll take the L993M here, or not MS, sorry. Used to the 6690. And we'll let you listen to it. So it's the same motor, I should say, but I think they drive it differently depending on which version of the opener you have, whether it's a 1 1/4, 1 horse, 3/4, half horse, and so on. I will show you how the sensors work too. Obviously just rigged up for testing. Let me run it in the down direction. So I'm going to try and block it, okay? So you have your warning flash there. I don't have a way to shut the light off, otherwise I would show you that the Security Plus light feature works too, just like my 6690, but back down. overall, I like it. It's a good unit. I do have a one-piece T-rail from the original opener that came with my house, and it was brand new. It was an 81650. Before I replaced it with the 87504. I put the original T-rail that had 6 months of use on it with the chain in it back in the box that the T-rail that the belt drive came with when I bought it. So it is sitting in the garage, so I could throw this up on a door at some point, but I just wanted to share my thoughts on them. I like them. I know everybody doesn't like that they changed the frame size on them. Yeah, that's kind of inconvenient, but no, honestly, this is a pretty good quality unit for a baseline opener in your product line. So yeah, I will show the bottom one more time. That's the bottom looks like. The vents on the lens, that's roughly what it looked like looking at it from underneath towards the front. But yeah, pretty neat machine for what it is. It's all plastic, but in all honesty, I don't think it's too bad. I will say another thing I like about it, and I'm going to compare this to Genie, whether you like it or not, that flange is much thicker. We're not talking sheet metal here, okay? Anyway, that's my review and I guess my video on the 2220L for now. Enjoy!